back.
All right, guys, we back. Now, we want to share some ideas with you guys, just in case we all are not on the same sheet of music. And in order to win any conflict or war, we all need to be on the same strategy and stuff, okay? So I'm right now looking at Wikipedia at their definition of war. Now, what is war? War is an intense armed conflict between states, governments, societies, or paramilitary groups, such as mercenaries, insurgents, and militias. It is generally characterized by extreme violence, aggression, destruction, and morality, using regular or irregular forces. Warfare refers to the common activities and characteristics of types of war or wars in general. Now, this is the one that got me. Total war. Total war is warfare that is not restricted to purely legitimate military targets and can result in massive civilian or non-combatants suffering and casualties. And I think this is the state that we are as African people globally. There's been a war declared on us by others. Is it all armed, intensified? No, some are not, okay? Some are through means of chemical, biological warfare. Food.
Drugs.
Belligerence, cold warfare, military conflicts, conventional warfare, nuclear, biological, chemical weapons, cyber warfare. Actions that damage information systems, such as propaganda, the TV systems, the rap music, the things of that sort that kind of condition us into things of this sort.
Steal your kids.
Yeah, exactly. Insurgencies. People coming in within our midst, acting like they're actually part of us, but they actually work for the oppressors and stuff. Insurgencies, inserting themselves into the system to undermine that
is war.
The objective and stuff, okay? And unconventional warfare, again, which I think we are in right now, is everything goes. And a lot of us are struggling, trying to figure out, hey, what we need to do to overcome and what's going on right now, so on and so forth. The first thing that we say is we have to understand that we are at war and it's been declared on us. Now the thing is what we need to do about it and stuff, okay? Did we start this war? I say no. Africans, we are generally peaceful people. Only thing we want to do is African man, African woman, African children. You understand what I'm saying? So we're peaceful people. I mean, we'll go about our own business and do our own things. But some people in the world are not as peaceful as we are.
Never will be.
Exactly. And so they want to kind of intrude on and violate our peace and colonize and enslave and rape and pillage and do things of this. And so we have to counteract that and stop doing what we've been doing, which hasn't achieved results. Praying to something external, hoping that they cure all this mess. Ain't gonna happen. Marching, protesting,
voting,
hoping that cures all this mess.
No.
It ain't gonna happen, guys. We got to have a consolidated plan in unity to counteract the war against us so we can get back to doing what we do best. African man, African woman, African children, peace and prosperity and stuff, okay? All right. Now, there will be nobody during this war that's not affected. Traitors, collaborators, brain drain syndrome, scars, lives lost, property damage, etc. Okay? Now, what are our tactics? What are our tactics to combat the oppressors since they declared warfare on us. I say we got two strategies. You can stay where you are and fight, or you can strategize and fight on a location of your choosing. Now, I opt for number two. Reason being, there's strength in numbers. Now, if we want to fight isolated battles, guys, we're not going to win that war. Because exactly as I said, it's isolated. You understand? And I just said previously, we need to be unified in our efforts in fighting.
In order to do it, yes.
Exactly. So our tactic is, let's strategize, figure out what we got to do. Let's pick a location where we want to fight. And then let's get it on.
Yeah.
You understand? And it is what it is. It's not that we, the Black Eagles of the Gambia family, came up and concoct this. Guys, this has been going on forever and forever. And we're just saying, hey, through our platform, we want to just inform everybody that we are at war and we need to start doing something to counteract that, or there won't be any Africans.
Because it's going to continue. It's not going to get any better, guys.
Exactly.
It's going to get worse.
Exactly.
No matter how much you figure you have in your bank account, how many jobs you have,
right,
what you own, what kind of car, it's not going to get any better.
Exactly right. Now, guys, again, I already told you the strategy that I like: to strategize, relocate, and fight on our terms. And
yes.
stuff, okay? Because, and I just happen to believe it's the African continent is the best place for us to. Okay.
This one call.
All right, guys. I don't know. Anyway, all right, guys. You know, we always got some choices to make in life, and I say let's stand and fight on the African continent. Now, the African continent, you already know, I'm biased, and it's factual. This is the greatest continent on planet Earth. It has the most abundant resources, and it has the most fabulous people on the planet. Now, if you are dismayed by me saying those truths, that's your problem. Get the hell off of this channel. This channel has nothing for you. You understand what I'm saying? This is for melanated people. And in order to win this war, guys, we have to understand certain facts. Now, the African population by 2050 will be 2.5 billion people. 1 out of every 4 people counted on the planet will be of African ancestry.
That's just 30 years away, guys.
Just 30 years away, guys. And so the enemy understands this, and this is why they've declared war on us.
Yep.
And I'm not going to regurgitate all the information that we've talked to you about in previous videos on how they've tried to deconstruct that from happening. You understand what I'm saying? So you can go back and check out those previous videos if you like. Now, in order for us to win this war, guys, we got to educate our own. We got to stop relying on the enemy to educate us from kindergarten up to university level, guys, because what they're going to teach us to stay insubordinate or inferior to them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like we always say here in Gambia, we see all these different people coming in, opening up schools, Norwegian schools, Belgium schools, German schools,
Holland. I mean, all Arabic schools.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What's the Lebanese schools? The one that I'm looking for. The
French.
blue building, the blue building. Turkeys. Everybody's coming in teaching their propaganda. Where is the African-centered school?
Yes.
I like to say African school, but you know, hey, they're going to come in with that garbage and say, hey, here's the curriculum that we want to teach. Where is the African-centered school and stuff, okay?
Right.
You know, so we need to educate our own, and when we educate our own, that's for self-sufficiency. We don't need no damn aid. We don't need no financial support. We don't even need y'all ass. You know, we need self-sufficiency, grow our own food and take care of our own people. You know, see, we strong. If we can run around playing basketball and football and all this other type stuff, we're strong enough to grow some fruits and vegetables and harvest and take care of our family and stuff, okay? We ain't got to run around exposing our balls and playing ball all the time. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's cool as far as entertainment, but we need to move past being ballers and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Let's get back to being men.
Being ballers is uniting each other.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the only way.
Exactly.
Stop letting them change our children's sexes from one, you know what I mean, but it's time to do it, guys.
And yeah, exactly. And you know, let's stop trying to be, everybody want to be a damn entertainer. I want to rap this. Hey, that's cool. That's cool, but let's move past that. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some men and pull our damn pants up and let's do what we want to do. Because I hear women all the time saying, where the men at? Why they not protecting us and this and that? Hey, we're out there and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You just got to encourage the brothers that don't look like superstars or, you know what I'm saying, celebrities. You just got to take them little brothers that's kind of like nerdy in the corner doing their little thing, who are men. You know what I'm saying? And encourage them and say, hey, here's the way out and stuff, okay?
Yeah, let's be an entertainer by getting us together. Once we unify, I believe we all can be an entertainer.
We all can be entertainers, yeah.
Once we unify and come together and get this ball going, just like all the other races. Everybody helping each other.
Because we're entertainers by nature.
Exactly.
Let's entertain each other.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, guys. In addition to educating our own for self-sufficiency, we need to start producing our own medicines, guys.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you got high blood pressure or something like that, reduce the weight, stop eating fatty foods. Let's go back to herbal life. Let's do things of that sort, because if people are supplying us with medicines, guys,
it's garbage.
It's easy to drop a little poison. You know what I'm saying?
It is actually. Remember
cyanide in there? Yeah, it's easy.
One pill that they told us that black folks couldn't take. I forgot it. Lisopril, Cinepril, something like that.
High blood pressure.
That's not good for us. So if they can put it in there, they can put it in the other one.
Exactly right.
So
guys.
we need to stop that. Stop with all the other, you know, television. That's ones that's giving us high blood pressure too. You know, all that garbage on TV. You don't need all of that.
Now it's designed for us to
it's a program box.
Yeah, it's designed for us to have a toxic lifestyle.
Exactly.
When you got that toxic lifestyle,
it's
you're easy to control.
Easy to come in and take over.
Exactly. Now we need to control our own resources, guys. I mean, like I already said, this is the most abundant continent on the planet, but you know what? We don't control it. You see what I'm saying? We let poor countries come in and take our resources and sell them back to us and stuff, you know?
Yes.
That's not a way to win this war, guys, okay?
Africa has everything on its continent to deal with any sickness that you have.
Oh, yeah.
It have it all. I mean, we just need to get it and get it together.
Exactly. And extreme caution, guys, we're accepting help or aid from third parties. Now, generally, guys, this ain't no new information. We should already know this. If the enemy is providing you with aid and help, it's generally not for our benefit. You understand what I'm saying? They come in with a $5 million aid program. That means they're going to take out $5 billion.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? So we're not figuring out quite why we're not winning this economic war. That is why, guys, you cannot blindly accept aid from the enemy and not expect negative consequences and stuff. Okay.
Once they tell you what to do, they eventually will take all that, whatever it is that they need to take back from you for that aid.
Exactly. Now, guys, we're all we have. Now, if your comrade or your partner isn't looking like this right here and stuff, guys, then we have a problem. You're part of the problem.
Sorry.
You understand what I'm saying?
But not sorry.
Now, I'm going to say it again. We are all we have. Now, if you don't see it that way, then you're part of the problem. For the brothers and sisters that leave the African continent and go overseas to make your money for 5 years or more, thinking that, hey, you know, I'm going to get mine and stuff like that, you're part of the problem. You should not be overseas in a third world country developing their economies for their benefit to control us more, and then want to come back here at the end and say why things aren't developed here. They're not developed here because you left. You went to take your ideas and labor and energies to the for the benefit of the enemy, okay? So if you're not on the African continent and you've left here voluntarily, you're part of the problem, okay? Anything other than an African man or African woman or a black African child, you're part of the problem. You know, the most revolutionary thing that an African man or African woman could do in a racist society is love each other and create productive African children. So if you aren't doing that, you're part of the problem.
Yes, that's true.
When you feel that anything or any place is better than Africa or African, you're part of the problem. Nothing,
It's better than him.
I repeat, nothing is better than the African continent and the African people.
If it was, they wouldn't be here.
If it was, they wouldn't be here.
Stealing.
And they are coming in numbers, by numbers and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Setting up, becoming multi-millionaires.
Yeah.
Some of them overnight.
And the older folks, they spend their life trying to conquer us. And then when they're old and dilapidated and got nowhere else to go, they come here to the African continent.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying?
Hook up with a
and
sister.
and hook up with a brother or a sister and breed.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? We can't win the war like that, guys. We can't win the war like that, okay? If you're an African country and your official language is the language of the oppressor, you're part of the problem. Now understand, we speak English and we already know the history behind that and stuff, okay? But this is an African country. The official language should be an African language. You understand what I'm saying? Now, there's so many different countries on the continent. If we want to unify and speak one particular language, I'm all for it. And if you can't speak it, then hey, tough titty, that's on you. You understand what I'm saying? So if you receive your education from any other place,
Part of the problem.
and you don't Africanize it to benefit us as a people, you're part of the problem.
Yeah.
When you accept mediocrity, second-class citizenship, second-class world living conditions, and you know people are familiar with third world. I'm coming out with a new phrase: a second world living conditions. That's when you are the first world and you allow second and third world countries like America, France, UK, Spain, Portugal, you allow them to come in and rob you. You're reduced to second class world living conditions and stuff. And if you are fearful of the consequences of opening your mouth and saying that ain't right, you're part of the problem. And anybody can focus on the problem, guys. You know, they sit out here and run their mouth until they blue in the face, telling you we got a problem with black on black violence. You know, lack of black manhood in the family. The black woman is too vocal and proud and strong. Sisters, y'all should be stronger. If a brother can't deal with you, that's his problem. It ain't your problem. You keep on pushing and stuff, okay? Brothers like us will come along, okay?
And vice versa.
And don't lower, exactly. Don't lower your standard and take some little wimp and let him breed with you. You super strong and he's a wimp. That's part of the problem, and we're not gonna win this war like that and stuff.
You gotta pull together, guys.
Exactly.
Stay strong.
Exactly. Stay strong. And like I say, anybody can focus on the problems, but leaders act and focus on solutions that benefit us, guys. Now, if somebody's coming to you with something other than that, guys, they're part of the problem. Get away from them and stuff, okay? So in this brief video, we tried to share some things with you to let you understand that we are at war. Not from our choosing, not from our initiation. It's just the way it is, and we need to determine a strategy on how we're going to deal with it, because we just keep down one by one, picking off African countries one by one. We need to unify and understand that we are at war and how to come out as winners because we're winners.
And one thing I would like to say is,
sweet mama.
Once this COVID, which they gonna have you to think that it's over, which is not. It won't be over. It's gonna be another name.
It's gonna be something else.
Exactly. Life will not get better.
Right.
It will not get better whatsoever, guys. So you're gonna have to figure out what you really want. Leave, stay, whatever, but you got to come together and realize that it is not gonna get better at all. Never. Not on American soil. It won't. Because once America know that they're falling, they're gonna take any and everybody with them.
Right.
And you will be with them if you stay there. That's all I can say.
And plus, it's these three Neanderthalistic brothers that like to run in packs. UK, America, and France.
Yeah.
They're not going to let either one of them fall because it's going to be a domino effect. So when you see France struggling with the Francophone countries in Africa, the other two Neanderthalistic brothers are going to be right there to say, we can't let you fall. Because, I mean, France don't have their time, they're gone. The UK don't have their time, they're gone. They're trying to reinvent themselves. And the last one
is America.
Is America.
And you see what's going on.
You see what's going on.
Every disease you know of is coming straight from them.
Exactly.
And after COVID, it's going to be Bobid or whatever. I don't know. But it's going to be something.
Exactly. And for those of y'all that say we're conspiracy theorists, you can say what you want. Because you're not part of the team anyway. And your word and your comments ain't worth a damn anyway. It's just obstruction. People like to say that we're leaders and we're pioneers and we're leaving a legacy. Guys, we aren't doing anything that y'all shouldn't be doing. Realizing that we are at war and we need to do something other than talk. Let's put some action forward and let's have a call to action for other Africans throughout the globe to do likewise. You understand what I'm saying? Let's separate and let's build like we've never built before.
It's the only way, guys.
All right, so you got anything else? All right, guys, we hope you like this video. If you do, drop a comment and give us a thumbs up. Share the video with a friend. Keep supporting the channel. Keep subscribing. All support that you guys are rendering to us is greatly appreciated and stuff, all right? And so you know how we always end our videos, guys, with love, peace, soul. See you next video. Bag, 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 Black empowerment.
Bye.